Okay, let's get to it.
Look what the cat dragged in. Time for your trick!
Monsters are not half as ghastly as people. Trick or treat?
Candy, candy, or cursey, cursey. Trick or treat?
Once upon a time, witches really did exist.
Yeah!
The one thing that had me really surprised is that, okay, first of all, we know right away these are special heroes, but the thing that has me surprised is that it starts on October 30th and it goes for an entire month. It would have made more sense, you guys know what I mean, like it would have made more sense if this banner came before PA. That way it would go all the way into Halloween and people would get hyped for Halloween, or at least like mid-October, not just at the start of Halloween. Instead, like predominantly for this banner, it's going to be outside of Halloween for basically the entire month. It's kind of weird like that, but yeah. Again, special heroes, that means if you guys miss out on here, I would not count on them coming back. If you think about it, every single year they should be having different heroes, because there should be more Fire Emblem games and more heroes should deserve a chance in the spotlight. So next year I wouldn't really bet on these guys being Halloween heroes being the same heroes. We'll see soon enough. Spring's coming up. Well, no, spring's not even. Spring's within half a year. All right, let's just say that. So we'll see soon enough if that kind of thinking will stay true. But I generally wouldn't count for it to be, these heroes to be back. So save your orbs, and if you're spenders, save your money. I'm not gonna spend, of course, being free to play and all, but just keep that in mind when you go through everything, because some of these heroes are really good. Alright, let's go to our first hero. And that would be Sakura. Jinto Nikomata? What? Okay, she looks really cute. Unfortunately, she has the dubious honor of being the dagger hero for this one. Yeah, it's really hard to do a dagger hero right, and until we see the stats we can't really be certain, but in general very rarely have I seen a dagger hero done right. PA Olivia was as close as it got. Okay, when I had to turn off the mic when we were watching this because I was giggling like crazy when I saw the name for her weapon. It's friggin' kitty paddle. That is adorable. Okay, but effective against foe using magic, that's crazy. I'm gonna assume it's like the same bonus as every effective weapon, which really helps her out. But again, we don't know her base stats, so we can't be certain of anything. But the one good thing this means is that for once we're gonna get a dagger hero, and we're not gonna just do poison dagger plus, because we've been doing poison dagger plus for like a friggin' year now. Okay, the game's not even been out a year, but you guys get what I mean. But yeah, for once it's going to be effective, but I don't really know how effective it will be in comparison to just a poison dagger, but comparable might. Well, poison dagger might is completely atrocious, but basically comparable. So it still has like a dagger effect in that with the debuff in it. Glacies just gives us a huge hint that she's gonna have high resistance. The other huge hint is that you know, she's completely built to be anti-mage. Warding Stance 3, it's very interesting that Warding Stance is going to be available, but you know, that +6 res is really going to help her out. And Guard, this entire thing basically says anti-Reinhardt. Yeah, and Cupid, and a whole bunch of you guys already said that, but yeah, this is basically anti-Reinhardt. For those who don't know, and this is actually pretty cool to show us that the people, intelligence systems, the team behind Fire Emblem Heroes, they know the meta. Let me explain. Guard, the way Guard works is mostly to counter the effects of like Quicken Pulse Moonbow. There's going to be other uses for Guard in the future, but right now the most prevalent one is that to counter Quicken Pulse Moonbow from Reinhardt's. And for those that don't know, Moonbow is like the only chance Reinhardt has to kill like green heroes. Like, it allows him to overwhelm the weapons disadvantage, well, the color disadvantage. So basically, as long as you're at full HP, well, this is what it's assuming at 80% or higher, the charge doesn't activate, so it would stay at only one charge so that the Moonbow doesn't come out. Basically, that's what it does. She should be able to take Reinhardt's shot, and she should be able to win thanks to Kitty Paddle, which, again, the most adorable name ever. Okay, Dagger Valor 3, that's a really nice thing to have at sea. It basically means if you draw her and you don't intend to use her, you should at least use her in the future, because 2x SP really speeds things up. If you guys haven't seen, like, that's one of the trends they have with these special heroes. I'll show you real quick. So another special hero that had it was Tiki, and that would be Axe Valor. Whenever I grind an Axe hero, I would bring my Tiki along, and it would really help the SP gain. And you know, 2x SP, it stacks with like 2x SP events as well, so 3 SP becomes 6 SP, which becomes 12 SP. If you guys like, and you guys know how multiplication works, right? In essence, it saves you tons and tons of time. But yeah, just having Dagger Valor is a huge bonus. Again, we have like a huge indication of what she's going to do, which is anti-mages, particularly anti-Reinhardt. So we know she's going to be good at that at least, but going forward, we have to see the stats to be certain. On to the next hero though. Only skills look okay? Yeah, well. Anyways, this is Jakob, and for people who don't know, he's most likely Armored Bow. I will double check to see it, because the biggest indication is the Wary Fighter. Wary Fighter cannot be inherited by a non-armored hero, so let's try Cordy and Effie, wherever she is. Yeah, this skill cannot be inherited due to movement type limitations, which basically, unless they've changed Wary Fighter, which I really doubt, that is like the biggest indication that he will be an armored archer, which completely changes things up, because we don't have any armored archers right now. Interesting that he's going to be a special hero too. He doesn't even look very well armored, to be honest. I feel as if Jakob and Henry will be our first range armors. Yeah, that's kind of like the indications they're giving off. The other indication is, of course, Ignis. Ignis being defense, and you know, if you're an armored hero, you're going to have tons of defense. Warrior Fighter is exclusive to armors. I know. I just showed that, but the guess is the only way that he's not is if they changed Warrior Fighter, which I really doubt. But it'd be cool if they changed Warrior Fighter, but you know, I doubt that. In any case, Ignis, great for armed heroes, tons of extra damage. Bracing Blow, defense res +4. I'm not sure how great that's going to be, but if you guys don't know, like, the Bracing Blow would work with Ignis. If you ever trigger Ignis and you attack, it would actually work with that. Warrior Fighter, again, helps survivability. Effective against flyers. After combat, bonus become penalties on all foes within 2 spaces through foes' next action. It's basically, if you attack something, it panic deploys everything. Yeah. So Armored Archer Jakob, yes. That's exactly what's going to happen. And that actually changes things. Oh god, why are we going offline so much? Interesting thing here is, you guys know how Wary Fighter works, right? You can't make a follow-up attack. But if you replace Monstrous Bow with a Brave Bow, you can still double attack, just like how Effie uses Brave Lance to double, even though nothing that attacks her until the HP threshold is changed anyways, is breached. They can only hit her one time, unless they use a Brave Weapon as well. So this is saying, like, if you use a Brave Weapon with Jakob, it's actually gonna be pretty awesome. The Brave Shot and then the one hit counterattack puts you to 3 on the Ignis charge. That's 3 to charge, and then if they next time they attack and then you counterattack, that's Ignis being triggered. That's actually pretty dope. It's well thought out if you use a Brave Weapon anyways. But yeah, there's a lot of potential here. Armored anything has potential, to be honest. Harsh Command doesn't reverse pat, by the way. I didn't know that, but oh yeah, I didn't know that though. Yeah, that would be for Jakob. It's interesting, and if in case anybody didn't notice, I don't care if it's like CPU hero, but he's hitting a 44. I know it's on a flyer, so there's a bonus there, but that's still pretty high. All right. Anyways, let's move on. Wait, how much does he hit with Ignis? 68. Okay. If you guys want to do the math, I don't want to do the math right now. I'm so sick of studying. I've been studying and counting all day. You could figure out what attack he is at, but anyways. Okay, so Henry is next. Sorry, I just want to make sure. I can pull for colorless. Yeah, you can definitely pull for colorless now. There's going to be 2 colorless heroes. Okay, he's green. Basically that also says don't bother with summoning for blues, which is a good idea. Yeah, Nowi's red, so yeah, don't summon for blues. Okay, so what catches my eye right away? It's Armored March. For those who don't know, Armored March basically completely changes the armor game. The one massive advantage Armor Heroes have over other heroes is that they have the highest BST, base stat total. But their one penalty is that they can only move one space at a time. That's completely gone. That's completely gone here with Armored March. It's pretty incredible what you can do as a result then. If you use Armor March, and you're going to have a lot of Armor Marches available, just summoning for greens. It's also a really good thing to summon for greens, because you get... Okay, I know it's a small chance, but just hear me out. If you summon for greens, if you're somebody like me and you use Nino, great. That helps you with helps you stay in tier 20. But aside from that, the greens have 2 of the best heroes for armor in Amelia and Hector. And you technically have a chance for Brave Ike too, which isn't really nice. So summoning for greens is overall good, especially if you're caring to make an armor team. So if you get Amelia, great. You know, that's more Armor March. Not to mention Amelia is very, very good. And if you get Hector, that's distant counter. Not to mention Hector is a great armor hero as well. So with that aside, pulling for green for people going with armor teams is a really good idea right now. Spectral Tome, though, after combat, bonuses become penalties on all foes within 2 spaces through foes' next action, which is very similar to what Jakob has, and except Jacob's using a bow, so there's that flyer effect. But yeah, Reprisal. Reprisal's not a great special, but if this is an armored hero, he should have a lot of HP, which he doesn't actually. Weird. It says he only has 31 HP. Huh. Well, it's not the full hero out yet, but 31, that's kind of low. So, that has me puzzled. And of course, Armored March can only be used by armor heroes. So, again, we're going to get our first armored... Wait a second. I'm confused now. This is an armored green mage, right? Yeah. Okay, so we do have our first armor mage, but until we see the stats, there's no way to be certain, but the skills say he's not going to be a great choice for close counter. That would be my guess here. That's just a guess. We'll have to wait for the stats, and to be honest, it's only a few days away now, so. If Jacob attack is high and a good overall speed, close counter on him will be a damn monster. Maybe. He does seem kind of quick, because it's kind of rare to see anything double. 31 times 2. He is doubling, so alright. Overall, the banner looks kind of lackluster unless these stats are really damn high. I think the skills are really, really good. I don't think it's lackluster, to be honest. But none of these heroes are essential. Why aren't my messages showing up? They are showing up. They don't show up instantly, though. Anyways, this is what has me the most excited. Nowi. Wow. And not just Nowi, but the first Red Flying Mage to finally pull it off. The trilogy. Because all the Flying Mages right now are all special heroes. Spring Camilla, Norian, Summer, Corin. I almost said a 0. What's wrong with me? Corin, and then finally Nowi. That's crazy. I feel bad for the people who are Fire Emblem trying to do these flying mages. Anyways, let's go through things. Nowi's clothing, I know. She's so adorable. I'm going to pull for Nowi. I know I'm not gonna have a lot of orbs after PA, so I'm gonna store them all up and go for Nowi. Anyways, let's look at her stats and skills. Grimoire, reposition, attack, res, bond 3. I've never seen that before, by the way. Live for bounty, home flyers. All right. Grimoire is a game changer. Units can move to a space adjacent to ally within 2 spaces. Right. If there's one hero that you have to get, I think it's Nowi. Outside of being a completely, really cute Fire Emblem. She helps Fire Emblem in 2 ways. That she has home flyers, and she can really move heroes around. Well, she can move herself around. And then if she uses the Guidance Seal, she can move other heroes around. That really helps. But I guess we'll have to see our stats first before we make any definite decisions. But yeah, it's nice. Just having home flyers would have been enough, but having all these other abilities is really cool too. The one thing that has me like, it's just Roarblade. Maybe she's better off using a Blade Tome if you don't want to use Grimoire. But Grimoire seems like a really good ability. The thing is, like, the further you get into Arena, higher levels, higher tiers and such, you gotta decide whether you're valuing more mobility or more attack. And usually I think mobility is more useful, because positioning matters just so much in higher levels of Arena. And she seems like she's gonna be terribly good at positioning. She even has reposition. Jeez. Nim, why is everyone OP? Well, we can't say for sure if they're OP until we see their stats, but these skills are awesome. Anyways, attack res bond 3 grants attack res to this unit during combat if this unit is adjacent to an ally. That's kind of absurd. You just have to be next to somebody, and then you get a huge boost. Attack res plus 5. This is better than any spur. And of course, this was stacked with like ally support. So if you're next to the right ally, this is both good offensively and defensively because of the res plus 5. And it just says during combat, not if you start combat, not if they start combat, during combat. That's amazing. Basically, she gets plus 7 attack, plus 7 res. If you have the right ally next to her with ally support and everything. But yeah, that's gonna be a hard A skill to beat. It actually changes the game in that you don't want to go like stereotypically life and death or like fury, because attack res bond, and that's probably gonna be transferable too, so that's gonna change the meta up. Anyways, live for bounty, that's great. Anyways, having home flowers is good enough, to be honest, because right now it's only Honoka of home flyers, so yeah, having another hero with it really helps things out. Yeah, I never use crystals and stuff like that, so that's probably why. That's probably why I have a lot. And that's it. That's all for heroes. Of course, there's gonna be paralog, which also means I believe we should also get a chain challenge as a result. Let's double check. But that will be it. So thank you guys so much for being here. Leave a like if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't, and yeah, I will see you guys this Sunday because I'm sewing more for Performing Arts banner. As much as I'd like this new banner, it's just Nowi that I really want. So after Performing Arts is done, I will be saving up all my orbs just to po for Nowi. But yeah, see you guys next time. Thanks for being here, and this was Nimious. Bye bye.